Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of the Race Report. I'm Ron Hills. Let's get right to racing action because Thunder Mountain had plenty of it on Saturday night. First to the four cylinders, here's Leon Andrus.
Green is out, we're racing. Chatterdack on the outside. There comes Gabe forward to give a little shot to, and he's going to try to thread the needle. Gardner way down on the bottom, 3 wide down the backstretch. Gardner, your early leader here. Chatterdack into the side of Gabe forward as Gardner gets by and leads lap number 1. Chatterdack again into Gardner. Gardner goes up and gets Gabe forward. Oh, the top 3 guys, each one beating on one another. Chris Taylor gets by. Gardner trying to come back around. And Chatterdack, your leader. Chatterondack. Yeah, Chatterondack. Or something like that, who knows? He's got a lot of syllables in his name, I can tell you that. The 30's leading, best way to tell you. Gabe forward right there second. He ought to change his name, make it easier for the announcer. The Robinsons are at a country music fest just like they did last year, so they're missing tonight. The win gonna go to Gabe forward. Second gonna be Doug Gardner. Third is Chris Taylor. Chatterondack.
Next up were the XL602 Modifieds. Once again, Leon Andrus.
We're ready to go green. No fuss, no muss. We're on forward in the starter stand. We go. Jamie France up on the outside, 3 wide as they work it down the backstretch. Dana Davis showing the way right now. Chris Kithcart right there second as they come around to complete lap number 1. Chris Kithcart right there second. Will Eastman third. Then it's Boyd back there fourth. Dakota Anderson a little bit off the pace. Remember, he had problems in his qualifying heat race. As they come out of turn number 4. Hang on, Dana Davis in the front stretch wall. Oh, my. Dakota Anderson has been in the wrong place 3 times tonight. Had smoke coming, and there he just got. Dana Davis was in the wrong place. Coming around to pick up the win, it's going to be the 120 of Will Eastman. Second, Chris Kithcart. Coming home third to 63 of Eric Boyd.
To 602 Sportsman Action, once again, Leon Andrus.
We're ready to go green. Hopefully you waved. If you didn't, well, you missed it. Green is out, hammers down. We're racing. Pat Jordan grabbing that early advantage. 3 wide there, mid-pack. Hang on, 4 wide, going through 3 and 4. And that's going to be a 6. There goes a hood up on the fence. It's out of harm's way. Somebody's got a hood off. I know where it is. Out front is Pat Jordan, trying to see who lost the hood. I don't know. Hang on, we're stacking them up. 2 laps are in. Starting to pick it up over here in 3 as they race into 4. Green is out. Pat Jordan, Dustin Jordan right there, 1-2. Tommy Collins on the inside. Dustin Jordan working hard on the outside. Tommy Collins 3 wide on the bottom. Dustin Jordan coming around. He's going to be your new leader. He's been doing a lot of racing lately, getting a lot of seat time as he's seeking that first big win here at the Thunder Mountain Speedway. Tyler Keener thought he was going to take that 33 pit side. Tyler Ward now hang on, straighten them up. They're not going to do it. Green back out, we're back racing. Tommy Collins still trying to sneak down to the inside of Dustin Jordan. Also Brian Mady there, Isaiah forward, Mike Nagel Jr. as they crank it out of the turn. 16, actually 15 in, 5 to go now. 5 laps remain. Dustin Jordan took that lead. He's been unscathed since. Tommy Collins came close but can't put the final touches on. as Brian Mady now trying to get by Tommy Collins. It's going to look like he's going to get by on the inside. Brian Mady, the driver out of Milford, Pennsylvania, makes the long tow up here each and every race night. Taking over second, but does he have enough time to catch the high-flying 24 of Dustin Jordan? Mike Nagle Jr. to the inside of Isaiah Forward. That's a battle for 4 and 5 that Mike Nagle Jr. is going to win. Parallel sticks in the air. 2 laps remain. Brian Mady has made it close for the 24 of Dustin Jordan. He's going to dive to the inside. In between 3 and 4, the white flag coming out. Dustin Jordan. Brian Mady right to the inside. Gets up to his back wheel. Dustin Jordan down the backstretch. Wants to keep it glued to the bottom because Brian Mady looking for a way by. The win going to go to Dustin Jordan. Brian Mady, Tommy Collins, Mike Nagle Jr., Isaiah Forward, Tyler Ward, Kinzer Hill, Matt Brewer, Mark Goodwin, Hillary Ward, Brenton Miller, Bob Stahl, James McIntyre, Kimberly Morgan. There they are.
Every Monday night, Brothers 2 on Watson Boulevard in Endwell plays host to the Race Report as we tape our weekly show, followed by a round of racing trivia. And each week, we give you one of the answers right here on the Race Report or at our website, theracereport.tv. So you'll know one of the answers when you show up this Monday night at Brothers 2. That answer is C.D. Covell. We hope you'll join us Monday night at Brothers 2. That's 2901 Watson Boulevard in Endwell. When we come back, we'll talk to some drivers from the Tri-County Mike Rod Club who have a big night coming up this Saturday night. More still to come on this edition of The Race Report.
The Iroquois Region Antique Automobile Club of America presents the 51st Annual
Father's Day Car Show, Cruisin' and Flea Market on Sunday, June 19th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Come see Rhonda's Rockabilly Pinups and all the beautiful cars.
With entertainment and music by Rich Wilson.
Hope
to see you there.
"30 years of satisfied customers. That's the proud history of Brush and Pallet Auto in Candor. We have a large selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Here is this week's Car of the Week. We'll give you a $1,000 minimum trade-in, and we have financing options to fit your needs, including a first-time buyers program. Think you can't afford it? We think you can. Check us out at brush-pallet.com or visit us in person at 598 Owego Road in Candor, New York.
Unicorn Electronics in the Valley Plaza, Johnson City has the best pricing and selection of audio, video, and computer cables in the area. Don't spend a fortune on that HDMI cable for your new HD TV or Blu-ray player. Unicorn Electronics has quality cables in the lengths you need at a price you can afford. Expanding your network? Unicorn has the patch cables and accessories to make it happen. When you need to connect, think Unicorn Electronics in the Valley Plaza, Johnson City.
98.1 The Hawk, number 1 for 20 in a row.
This is Jason Aldean.
Hot New Country.
This is Luke Brown.
And kiss tomorrow goodbye.
This is Charles,
Dave,
and Hillary.
and we are
Lady Annabella.
And I don't know why you don't take me downtown anymore.
Binghamton's Hot New Country.
This is Carrie Underwood. Every tear-soaked whiskey memory blown away.
Binghamton's Hot New Country. 98.1 The Hawk.
For 3 generations, we've been building world-class American performance.
Like the new Edelbrock Power Package Top-End Kit, based on Edelbrock's powerful RPM crate engines. Each kit includes aluminum heads and intake, cam and lifters, gaskets, and hardware to build your own 400-plus horsepower Chevy small block. For 3 generations, it's pure American performance from the leader. Call now for your free Edelbrock catalog.
Edelbrock makes them right here in the USA.
Welcome back to the Race Report. Once again, we're coming to you from Brothers 2 on Watson Boulevard in Enwell. We have some special racers with us who are looking forward to a special weekend of racing coming up. Joining me, Ariel Coletti. Ariel is the public relations person for the Tri-County Microd Club, along with Cody and Julia, who are out there competing. You can see in the background some highlights footage from last year. But we have some exciting racing coming up this Saturday night. But first, let's talk about Friday night. Ariel, a special fundraiser coming up at I-88 Speedway.
Yes, we have a great fundraiser coming up Friday night. It's going to start at 6 p.m. We're raising money for Cars for a Cause. It's Joey Coulter's charity. And there's 6 children throughout the United States that we're going to be helping that are terminally ill. We're going to be running raffles. We have a great kids club that starts at 5:30. All kids can come on down, check it out. It's completely free to join. Your parents just have to sign you up. We're going to be raffling off a bunch of fantastic items. There's going to be a Skylanders starter kit for Xbox 360, a barbecue tailgate basket, an Usborne book basket, Henry's Driving gift certificates, an oil change from Chambers and O'Hara, plus many, many other items. And raffle tickets are only going to be $1 a piece.
Now, of course, Joey has had a successful racing career in NASCAR. He's currently racing on a dirt series. But tell us how Joey became involved with the Tri-County Microd Club.
Well, Joey became involved with us through Rick Bristol. Rick Bristol is a family friend, and he's the one that runs the charity. They decided that they wanted to be our series sponsors. They ran our series sponsorship last year, and they're also doing it this year. So our club has become very involved with the charity as well, and trying to help them raise money for the children.
Now, Cody and Julia both race with the Tri-County Microd Club. There are several different divisions for kids of different age groups. Let's start with Julia. Tell us what class do you race in?
I race in Novice, which is the 8 to 10-year-olds. Next year I'll be moving up to the MR1s.
How long have you been racing?
This will be my second year. I started last year down at the afternoon races.
Now,
they had them on display. Saturday when I'm like, I gotta do this.
And how have you been pretty successful so far?
Yes, the first feature this year I have won.
Well, congratulations. That's pretty terrific. Cody, what division do you race in?
Junior Novice.
Okay, is that the first class that you started in?
Yep.
And how do you like it?
Good.
Where did you first see microds being raced?
My friend Troy, he raced them, and I went to one of his races, and I said to Dad that I want to do that.
And you're doing pretty good, are you? Well, that's good. Tell us a little bit about the track itself, where it's located, because you have a big night of racing. Your fundraiser is at I-88 Friday night, but Saturday night's a very special night for your group.
Yes, Tri-County Microd Club. We're on Gold Creek Road in Whitney Point, and we have a great night of racing coming up on Saturday. All 4 classes will be racing. Hopefully Joey's going to be able to make it as well. Rick Bristol will be there. The West End Fire Department will be there with some of their trucks, and we have Senator Axcar will be there as well.
I didn't know, Miss, that the senator was a race fan, but wait, maybe we'll convert him.
We're hoping, maybe we can get him down to some of these dirt tracks more often.
Well, certainly one of the things that you do have for those people out there that are interested in the microds, you have a great website and some other social media. So
yes, you can go on Facebook and type in Microd, MICROD, and we're the Tri-County Microd Club. Also, if you go to www.tricountymicrod.com, that'll bring you to our website. It has all of our schedule on there, and it has everything listed to be able to get started racing with us as well. You can race anywhere from 5 years old to 18 years old.
And there's one thing we always do when we interview race drivers, and we'll start with Julia. There are certain people, like sponsors and your people on your pit crew, that you got to say thank you to because they make it possible for you to race. So.
My biggest thank you would be to my dad. He's the one who has just gotten me so pumped. I'm ready to do it again and again. And my biggest sponsor is Right Price Contracting. He has sponsored $200 for my cart. And then we have the Gorman Group, On the Spot Carpet Care, the UPS store, and so many more.
Okay, well, good job, Julia. Now, Cody, I know you want to say thank you to a lot of people, too. Who do you want to thank?
Miravital Energy Product, Powder Worth, and T&K Herington, and my Papa Mike, and my dad, and my mom, and my Papa Al, and my Grandma Faye, and my Grandma Webb.
That about all of them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well.
And then we would just like to thank our sponsors for the track as well. We have our series sponsors, which is, of course, Joey Coulter and Cars for a Cause, and also New Look Collision. And then our sponsors for our Saturday night event are Christopher J. Evans, CPA, and the Binghamton Punishers Motorcycle Club. So we wanted to give a special thanks to them. Thank you.
And we'd like to thank you for being with us this week on the Race Report. And good job, both of you. You're all ready for victory lane at Watkins Glen. One of these years, we'll see you up there on the podium. So, all right, we've got racing action from Thunder Mountain Speedway still ahead on this edition of the Race Report.
The Iroquois Region Antique Automobile Club of America presents the 51st Annual
Father's Day Car Show, Cruisin' and Flea Market on Sunday, June 19th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Come see Rhonda's Rockabilly Pinups and all the beautiful cars.
With entertainment and music by Rich Wilson.
Hope to see you there.
Years of satisfied customers. That's the proud history of Brush and Pallet Auto in Candor. We have a large selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Here is this week's Car of the Week. We'll give you a $1,000 minimum trade-in, and we have financing options to fit your needs, including a first-time buyers program. Think you can't afford it? We think you can. Check us out at brush-pallet.com or visit us in person at 598 Owego Road in Candor, New York.
98.1 The Hawk, number one for 20 in a row.
This is Luke Bryan.
This is Eric Church.
This is Tim McGraw.
Binghamton's hot new country, 98.1 The Hawk.
Welcome back to the Race Report. We return to Thunder Mountain Speedway action. To street stocks. On the microphone is Leon Andrew.
Hammers down, Matt Spencer. Grabs the early advantage. John Hoover right there on the inside second. Way down deep, the 81 is Shane Wolf Jr. Up on the outside, the 2D of Trevor Dudley. Complete lap one is Matt Spencer as your leader. Way up on the outside's the 73 to Shaggin' Wagon of Stephen Deinhardt. There goes one around. That's going to bring out a yellow. Out of the turn, the green is out. Spencer and Hoover. Some big hitters here in the back of the pack. Got a long ways to haul. Look at Deinhardt right down on the extreme bottom. The Jägermeister, KJ Yeager, went really high. Coming around to complete lap number 2. Here we go. We got the second. Hang on. Matt Spencer down. Hoover would know where to go. Got into the SIX machine, and the one going around there was Jonathan Carpenter. Trevor Dudley on the inside, Spencer on the outside. Green is out. Trevor Dudley, your leader. Spencer second. Earl Zimmer right there third. Tynar way down on the bottom running fourth. I don't know how low you can get squeezed there. He's going to hit an implement tire, going to drive right on through it. He's going to come out in the back of the pack, and we're going to stay green here. The Shaggin' Wagon. The Wheeler's excavation car, doing a little excavating on our implement tire. Shane Wolf Jr. now getting by the John Hoover 66H. As Trevor Dudley had a fine second place last week, looking to improve by one. Making a charge now That's the 3L of Jonathan Carpenter. Deinhardt making his way up through the field again. He's working to the inside of Shane Wolf. As they come by here on lap number 7. Deinhardt, that car sticks right on the bottom. Wherever it goes, it sticks there. Matt Spencer and Jonathan Carpenter, they got a little get together. Deinhardt now able to slide by. Got him out of the way. The guy tried to get him back. That's the 41S of Doug Stack. And I believe the Shaggin' Wagon got another right rear flat. The more you push, the harder the cars get. A lot of bumpers hang out. Now Carpenter able to slide on by Matt Spencer's number 9. Earl Zimmer there. Second, third, and fourth right tight together as Trevor Dudley says, go at it, guys, because I'm all comfortable out front here with my 2D machine. Out of turn 2 and down the backstretch for the final time. Picking up the street stock feature here tonight in the 2D, it's Trevor Dudley. Jonathan Carpenter for 2. Earl Zimmer for 3. Matt Spencer for 4. Doug Stack for 5.
In modified action, Bob Ham Jr. led wire to wire.
Well, we're ready to go green. All original starts over here in the cone in turn 4. Green is out. Jeff Shealy a little bit out of shape there. Bobby Ham going to come around, lead lap number 1. Byron Worthing, Nick Nye right there, second and third. Then it's Jeremy Smith. Worthing taking over second. Jeremy Smith fourth. Fifth belongs to the 119 of Brian Malcolm. Then it's Barry White, Ryan Jordan right there. Then it's the 5-star of Tyler Seary to the inside of Randy Brokaw. The Hambone, Bobby Ham showing the way. Jeremy Smith now getting by Nick Nye. Malcolm way down on the bottom. Dan Creedon slow here in the back of the pack. Down the backstretch into 3. Checkered flag gonna fly for Bobby Ham. Second gonna be Byron Worthing, Brian Malcolm, Ryan Jordan, Chad Cook, Nick Nye, Jeremy Smith, Brent Wilcox, Barry White, Alan Barker, Colton Wilson, Tyler Seary, Brandon Walters, Kenny Titus, Jeff Shealy.
One of the closest finishes in Thunder Mountain history occurred during the Open Sportsman feature. Brian White, credited with the win. We'll let you make the call.
As they take it down into turn number 3 out of 4 this time, 17 in, 3 to go. Kevin Jordan and Brian White. White to the inside. Got the momentum this time on the bottom. We're going to have a new leader down into 2. Maybe. Kevin Jordan able to fight it off with the 22 machine. Brian White going to try a little bit higher. Going to try to come down underneath, down out of turn 2, down the backstretch. Those two side by side. Out of the turn. 19 in, 1 to go. Brian White going to try the extreme outside. Larry Meckick right there for third. Kevin Jordan using a little braking through the turn at the stripe. Wow! Wow! Have to check with the scorers and the flagger. My eyeball saw Jordan by a bumper. My eyeball saw Jordan by a bumper, but my eyeballs don't count.
This Sunday is Father's Day. The weather is slated to be beautiful, and what better way to spend the day than at a car show?
Well, we have our annual show. It's our 51st over there. we would really like to see everybody come out and all age groups. The problem with the car hobby today is you have a lot of clubs aren't very receptive to like younger people. You really need to do events like this where you get the younger people attracted and interested in something besides the econo box cars that most kids are driving today. That down the road, you know, how much interest is there going to be in that? And if there weren't cars like this, what kind of car shows are you going to have in the future?
Well, this is our 51st show, and it's at the Conklin Sports Park in Conklin, New York. We have entertainment. Rich Wilson, who brings a lot on his own just to see him, a great entertainer. Well, of course, last year we had approximately 350 cars on this show field, and this year we hope to attract maybe 400 if the weather's right. It's always a weather-related situation. And of course, we have chicken barbecue there as well, and we are this year honoring the Southern Tier Mustang Club. So they're going to be there as a special presentation from us, and they'll be awarded trophies for that particular class as well as the others. It costs you $10 a show car and $10 a spectator car. And of course, spectator car could have 20 people in it. It's just $10.
Well, the nicest part about this year is that we always have an open mind and all cars are welcome. From rat rods to put together cars to any condition to extremely well presented cars. I often think of my dad every time this year because it is on Father's Day. We lost him in 2008. And we often worked with him on his classic cars. I wish I had him now so we could take him to the show. It's so important for everybody to get out there, especially with their little guys and girls, and get them involved in the car show.
This Saturday morning, you can learn everything you ever wanted to know about the new racetrack that Glenn Donnelly is building up near Brewerton. The presentation starts at 11 a.m. at the International Motor Racing Research Center on Decatur Street in Watkins Glen. 11 o'clock, it'll be over by 1 o'clock. That gets you to your favorite racetrack easily in time for Saturday night action. For more information, log on to racingarchives.org. And our thanks to Dominic Fata and the entire staff at Brothers 2 for their great hospitality. We'll see you all Monday night starting at 7 o'clock at Brothers 2 on Watson Boulevard. Until then, for the entire staff of the Race Report, thanks for watching. Till next week, I'm Ron Hills, and I'll see you at the races.
Down underneath, down out of turn 2, down the backstretch. Those two side by side. Out of the turn. 19 in, 1 to go. Brian White gonna try the extreme outside. Larry Meckick right there for third. Kevin Jordan using a little braking through the turn at the stripe. Wow! Wow!